Hi there, folks. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Hopefully, all doing good. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. It's all your support that really makes me going every day. So, I would like to say a big thanks to all of you who actually watched my review on Hawas Ice. I basically wanted to do the first review, so I got it, and I am decanting this stuff as well. But it's really getting a lot of views. It's getting a lot of response. It's getting a lot of sales. The sellers are getting a lot of orders. So that fragrance is already a big hit. Sadly, the prices are going high on that even before the release. So today, what I'm gonna do, I am gonna do two videos. One is gonna be individual review, which I got a few days back. This fragrance gonna first episode is gonna be Franck Olivier Pure Addiction. Okay, very beautiful presentation. It's similar to something very popular. We'll talk about it. It's already out there in the market for some time since 2021. So time it's around 9:15 a.m. here, and I had my breakfast. I had my green tea, and perhaps it's gonna be a very good day because World Cup cricket is starting. So those who follow, enjoy the game. England versus New Zealand, I think the first game, right? So let's see what is this fragrance special for. So I'd like to say big thanks to, I think it was Kuba Knows. He's the first one. I think his review I saw, and I immediately wanted to get this bottle, but it was not available. Recently it got, and it reached Bangladesh, so I got a bottle. So this is not a new house for me. Okay, Pure Addiction is a new fragrance for me to review, but previously I have done many reviews. Okay, it's like Oud Veni. If you see this line, these bottles, Franck Olivier Eau de Passion Intense, and then the White Touch, Blue Touch, the Oud Touch. If you see all these fragrance reviews I've done over the years, 5 years back, Black Touch, and there's Night Touch, a few of the other ones. So basically, this is an affordable budget house, Franck Olivier. And I think they are something similar to Jacques Bogart in terms of pricing. This particular fragrance, I think it doesn't cost more than $25. I think that's the price, $25, $26. Foreign countries, I don't know. It's 100 ml. And it's supposedly a very good dupe of Baccarat Rouge. That's why I took it. And I do have many. I'll talk about them. So I just absolutely love this presentation. One of the brothers from India posted. I'm sorry I couldn't take note. He posted this immediately. I ordered it because the way he described it. Okay. So it's a very beautiful presentation. I just absolutely love this. The coloration. It for some reason reminds me of something of a hat from Cuba or Panama hat or something like that. It got this nice little Latin American vibe going on. Okay, Franck Olivier Pure Addiction, EDP concentration 100 ml. I think there's a standard size. That's the only size it comes in. Maybe there's a smaller size, never seen it. Made in France. Okay, Franck Olivier. The box, standard box, nothing crazy going on here, but the look is nice. The bottle is very, very pretty, very beautiful bottle. It looks like a niche house. Okay, honestly speaking, they definitely stepped up in their game, and it looks much nicer than their touch series, night touch, blue touch, all those. And this is actually a fabric or strings. I don't know how you say it, but it looks like one of those strings or those bandana sort of thing that you put around your Panama hat. It looks like that vacation holiday mode, like Cuba cigar, that sort of vibe. And then the bottle color is amber. Here you find your sticker. The cap reminds me of Aqua di Gio Absolute. I think I still have a bottle somewhere, but it's not near me, so I cannot show you. The cap, sort of, yeah, I have it. Hold on. Yeah, it was just actually near me. My bottle is actually finished. I just kept the bottle because I like this bottle a lot. I need to get a backup bottle maybe. This is the Absolute. Look at the cap and look at the cap on the Franck Olivier. It's almost similar. This is just a bit glossy, but I think they used a fake wood or something like it, but it's very nice touch. One downside here is this one is not snug fit, neither does it click onto place. So if you pick it up like that, bottle is way heavier compared to the cap. So even though maybe it's wooden, it's not very heavy, and the grip is not good. Atomizer is okay, not bad. Small burst. So I'm gonna wear this in my hand here, and just one spray for the review. So pricing is great. I love the bottle. How does it smell? So let it settle down a little bit. Okay, like let the liquid disappear. Previously, I reviewed Baccarat Rouge. Of course, I don't own a full bottle of the extra version or the EDP version because they're extremely expensive. A lot of people ask me, Joy, why don't you get those? I just cannot justify the pricing, especially when given fragrance like Untold, like Club de Nuit Untold by Armaf, or something like Al Haramain, Amber Oud, Ruby Edition, Rouge, or Mansory Instant Crush, Ariana Grande Cloud. There are plenty more out there which are similar, Thomas Cosmala. And I think it's one of that DNA that really became popular alongside Aventus, sells a lot. Whatever uh, dupe they make, even Latafa has one, like something, I forgot the name. That one also has a red colored cap. So anyway, that one I forgot the name, but I still have a bottle of this. This one is that line. Okay, Anabiad Rouge. That one. This is not the Rouge. That's also a good dupe. So Instant Crush, all those fragrances are way more powerful and they hold much more value because the pricing is better. But why this one is good? Okay, few things good and few things weakness. I'll tell you. This smells just like Baccarat Rouge. I'm gonna order one more from Ajmal. I think that's gonna be a female perfume. That's also Baccarat Rouge dupe. These are all good. All of them are good. None of them are bad. Maybe some of them a little bit more synthetic. Some are less synthetic. Some last long. Some last less. But this one, it's such a beautiful, clean, that mandarin orange opening. It reminds me kind of like the orange color or the smell of orange. Reminds me of Ultra Zest, little bit up top, which is very hard to find. And then it also is similar to definitely Baccarat Rouge. But good thing is doesn't have that, like a nose burning, like a strong, some people say off-putting sweetness. I get like a cotton candy sort of smell from Baccarat Rouge. It's my favorite, but it's so expensive. I just have official samples. I wouldn't dare buy a bottle now. So, this is a good alternative to that. Very beautiful, very unisex, I think. Even though this one, I think, is for perhaps men. They don't mention it like, oh, like Purom or what, but on Fragrantica, I think they put maybe, oh, okay, they put for women and men. Okay, so this is a unisex perfume. So the notes are orange, saffron, florals, jasmine, amber, praline, moss, white cedar extract. So forget about those nose breakdown. What you're gonna smell is something like a candy kind of sweetness, a little bit tart citrus, and that sweetness. And it's a very common DNA. You have definitely smelled this in your area, even if you're not familiar with Baccarat Rouge. This kind of fragrance are like this DNA is everywhere. So I really think it's a good, not overly sweet, but it's sweet enough to make it like a gourmand. Okay, and it's a very fruity dupe of Baccarat Rouge without the loudness. Okay, so talking about the seasons, I would wear this somewhere mid, like the transition time between summer and winter, like somewhere in fall when it's starting. This is a perfect fragrance for fall, nighttime, dating. Men and women both can wear it alike. And this fragrance is great. It's this perfect romantic fragrance even for close encounters. Let's talk about some criticism of this fragrance. Longevity is not the best on me. Okay, I wear this. It does push solid, but not like wood touch on the other touch. Those last like 8 to 10 hours, right? This fragrance on me lasted altogether after heavy spray, maybe 4 hours at best, like the very far dry down. But in on average, I would imagine like this one will give you maybe if you stay in an AC room or office, it's like some of the Zara fragrances. Okay, so longevity and projection is on the average side. Okay, just gonna be honest. This fragrance, another thing is this DNA, particular DNA, for some reason it burns if you put it on the neck. Okay, not this fragrance doesn't do perhaps, but this DNA of Baccarat Rouge, Untold, Instant Crush, whatever. Whenever I put it on my skin, on my neck, when I sweat and I have body heat, like coming up, this fragrance starts burning my skin. Normally it doesn't do, but if you're sweating, or let's say you are sweating here and applied it here, and you just rub like this, or something, for some reason it burns. So it's not the fault of the fragrance. Perhaps it's the something in it that makes it burn, or something substance that does it. So be mindful of that. Put more on the shirt. Okay, on the shirt it holds really well. And if you don't get any allergic reaction, that's fine, but just do not put it on your neck. That is a very, very sensitive area for people who are sensitive towards perfumes. So overall, like, this fragrance is weakness. Another weakness is it's not very brand new fragrance. This DNA is everywhere. If you have one of the dupes, you are set. You don't need this. But if you are, like a fan of this lineup, if you like Baccarat Rouge kind of fragrance, like Aventus clones, Baccarat Rouge clone, it's not going to hurt your bank that much if you're a collector. You can easily collect it for the bottle itself. I think it's worthy. The longevity and projection, as I told you, is average. And that thing about the skin. Another thing is this fragrance, perhaps, one of the weakness perhaps would be maybe not readily available everywhere. This house is not really like a house that you see in every shop. So keep that in mind. Be mindful of those things and try this fragrance out. But overall, I think this fragrance smells really, really good. I like to wear this in morning walk time, evening time when it's breezy. Perfect fall scent for me. Okay. And thanks to Kuba Knows, who talked about this hidden gem. I think nice. And then I wish the cap was not like that. Okay, it was better grip. Overall, my assessment, For the price is very good. The smell wise is very nice, and it's one of the cleaner dupes of Baccarat Rouge. Overall, I give it a solid 8 still. I was gonna give it 7, but 1 mark for the additional, half mark for the bottle presentation, and another half mark is for the pricing. So 1 mark additional on the top of 7, 8 out of 10. Check it out, Franck Olivier, Pure Addiction. It's a good fragrance, very nice fragrance. But again, if you already have Baccarat Rouge or some of the other dupes, you may not need it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.